In the 5th chapter of the Gospel of Matthew, we hear Jesus deliver the Beatitudes, the first of which is, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." The poor in spirit can be rephrased as spiritual poverty. Spiritual poverty recognizes that we are in total dependence on God. All good gifts, even all virtues that we develop within our lives, all come from Him. Their basis and foundation is in God, and He gives them to us. Without remembering this, it's often easy to think that since we have it so good, why do we need God? Now, when talking about poverty, we of course have to bring up the 3 evangelical counsels, of which poverty is one: chastity, poverty, and obedience. Along with the commandments that God has given us, these evangelical counsels are meant to help us attain Christian perfection. Tied with spiritual poverty immediately goes temporal poverty, poverty of goods. Why is this? It's not that material things are bad in themselves, but when they start to create an undue attachment to them and our priorities get out of order, that's when they become a real problem. And then we are no longer actively trying to build up our treasure in heaven. We're more focused on the things of this world. And of course, we have to remember the old adage, where your treasure is, there also will your heart be. So if you love the material things, that's where your heart will be. That's where you will focus. And you won't be focusing building up the treasure in heaven, which, as we know, is what will bring us true, deep, long-lasting, eternal happiness. So let us today pray for the grace of following this evangelical counsel of poverty, remembering spiritual poverty, acknowledging that all good gifts come from God, and also material poverty, that we may keep our eyes completely focused on God and heavenly things. St. John Newman, pray for us.